Welcome to this introductory webinar for lending professionals. This walkthrough is aimed at providing you a better understanding of how to utilize the IBISWorld Industry Research Database specifically for your role. I'm Isaac Satin, Director of Customer Communications for IBISWorld. If you haven't already done so, I suggest you watch the general overview video, which goes through some best practices, search functionality, and general tips for the IBISWorld platform, as this video will delve into the specifics of how to best utilize the IBISWorld content for loan officers, VPs of Business Development, and anyone who works in a sales function at the bank. For banking specifically, we feature My IBISWorld, which assists you in finding content that is specific to your role and offers a personal experience just for you. You'll notice on the main landing page a ton of different information and directions to go in surrounding the banking environment, everything from various tools for banking, new news and insights that we've put together, and opportunities to expand your knowledge. For the purpose of today's demonstration, we're going to use the car wash title and hope to show you a couple of specifications of how My IBISWorld for lending is orchestrated. You'll notice right from the start here on the Industry at a Glance page, a lending tab that we automatically are going to go to. And I really want to call out a couple of specific areas here that are designed for loan officers to get right into the nitty gritty and start utilizing. So right here on the left-hand side, you'll see a lot of the key statistics just to get a general idea of the scope and size of the industry, the market, general profit margins, the number of employees in the space. But here on the right-hand side, I really want to call attention to these call prep questions. So right from the start, we're bringing to you different things that you can talk about with your client or prospect about their world, about their environment, and specifically how it's impacting their business. It allows you to build rapport, develop a relationship a little bit quicker. And I'd recommend to somebody in a lending capacity to go right from this at a glance page into the various areas of interest. So if you click learn more right here, it's going to jump us to the call preparation questions. And these are those individualized questions that are things that are outside of an industry's, an operator's control, or might be internal areas that they can look to improve upon, impact, and are all going to be impacting their bottom line, obviously. So you'll see a lot of those different questions right here. Now, back to that main page, the next area we're going to show are various trends that are taking place here in the industry. We provide you some ideas of how to utilize this, quickly identify areas that might have a need for high capital, for financing opportunities, and then a geographic breakdown. This allows you to really go into the specifics of where regionally some of these different opportunities in the businesses is situated. And this is a brand new area that we've added to our reports recently. We've really built out our geographic breakdowns chapter, our state report collection, which I will be getting into with you in just another minute here. And the last area that we have on this Industry at a Glance page that I want to call attention to are the financial ratios. We're going to provide you some great benchmarking data that you can look at a potential client and compare that to the industry averages. For example, right here, let's say the higher the days payable and days receivable that are being stated here might take a little bit longer for a client to pay off that debt. So just some areas that you want to be aware of and familiarize yourself with. And then, of course, our executive summary down here at the bottom, be able to get a general idea of the industry overall, some of the different trends that are impacting the business, and give you some conversation points. So those are the primary areas for lending I really wanted to hone in on. We do feature what we call our iExpert report. And our iExpert report is actually a separate summary version of our report designed specifically for when you have just a few minutes to familiarize yourself with this industry. Right at the top there, we have a recent development that's very timely. We're filming this on October 26th, so just 20 days ago, this update was put into place here of this recent development. And then just some key statistic snapshots of the industry overall, just to get, again, that general feel for where's the industry trending, what are some of the different products being offered within the industry, general idea of the cost structures here, what might be their capacity in terms of need of lending and financing there, a quick overview on the industry performance, and then, of course, those role-specific questions. Once again, right out of the bat, we're getting at those nitty-gritty details for you. Now, I did want to highlight two new areas that we've added into our collection that I think for lending could be really interesting: our state profiles and our segment benchmarking. So first, I'm going to take you into the main report again. And we're going to go to that geographic breakdown chapter. We saw a little bit of it at the Industry at a Glance page. But what we now feature here on this page of our geographic breakdown is state by state information that allows you to really delve into the specifics of how is the industry operating within that region. What are some of the specifications and unique areas that you might want to be familiar with? So if I click on this Texas car wash and auto detailing report, look where this brings me now. This is a separate collection that is available to be added on to your IBISWorld subscription and membership. But it shows me overall in terms of rank where this particular state falls. It's going to show me down here this beautiful graphic of all the various counties within the state that I think is really fantastic, and rank them in terms of percentage share of the state overall, each county by county breakdown there. So I really think this is something that's unique that we've added this year that I think a lot of our lending professionals can get a lot of value out of. The other area that I want to show you that's new to the IBIS World collection are our segment benchmarking tools. So you've gotten your general overview of what's kind of the scope of this industry, where's the size, where's it leaning, where might there be opportunities for growth. But let's go into specifically the segment benchmarking, because this gives you an idea if you step back overall, maybe creating a target list of industries you want to explore that the bank should look after. This is going to break down for you how many employees and what's the general size of these various businesses within the industry. So you'll see here, we're looking at 0 to 4 employees, 5 to 9, 10 to 19 employees are increasing in terms of size. That's the segment that's going to be growing a little bit more. Let's say we wanted to learn a little bit more about that. We click on that, it's going to take us directly to this specific 10 to 19 employees range, which I think is really interesting here. Now we're looking at the employee segment that's $256,000 in revenue. So definitely on the smaller end of businesses, but perhaps there is some opportunity there depending on the industry that you're looking at. So just a way to get even more specific and narrow in your focus area as you're going through the various industries. So in addition to the national level, we now offer the state level information along that encompasses the county data as well as the segment benchmarking too. So that's a general overview. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you guys are busy. Thank you so much for joining us for this quick overview of the lending function. Please be sure to continue to explore the Help Center for further information on how IBISWorld can be utilized for your role, along with the additional products that can assist you. If you do have any questions, we're always happy to help out. Please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you so much.